Right, Joveth,
Hello.
mics are working. We're doing the intro. We have,
Looks like you wrote it out, yeah.
I need a terminology for this. What is this?
Table of contents.
There's a, we will get better at this. Cool, so hey, welcome back. We're
you.
doing the broadcast, third time.
Number 3.
Yes. A few cool topics to talk about. And but before we start, I think we should address that we're not at that window where we used to record, and we are in a slightly different setting.
Oh, yeah?
Right? Yeah. Look at this.
What's the setting?
White oak table. We got us the table for the stationery bar. It's shiny and nice. And behind me, and I'll just move this a little bit. If you've seen some of our other videos, you can tell that there's a lot of our progress in the store. So slowly but surely, we are getting things ready. So we plan to record the broadcasts from the stationery bar as we go forward. So we just assembled the table, and I think it's worth just, doing it from here. Awesome.
This is our new set.
Great. All right. So we have a bunch of topics, and the second topic says banter. So
Banter.
we need 3 minutes of mandatory banter.
Yeah.
So
Let me try to think. What did you do this weekend?
my last week was getting items for the store, and in the next kind of couple of weeks, we're going to be showing some of the new goodies that we got.
Including today.
Oh, we're going to show some of that. Yeah. Yes. I also have some cards there. No, I'm not going to show the cards just yet. We're going to go some of our cards stuff later. Yeah, that was it. How about you?
Cool. Well, I was sick. I was busy being sick.
Okay.
And my dog was also sick. Shit. So it was not a fun time. But I did make it through a lot of Taskmaster, which was your recommendation.
Okay, good. I don't think I need a stationery store anymore. I convinced one person to watch Taskmaster, so I'm happy.
It's a good show.
You like the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go to you. What I've noticed is that when you start a season, you're like, who are these guys? Because most of them, they're not very, very famous. Well, some of them are now, but they were not when they were in the show. And you're like, what are these guys? And then by the end of the show, you're like, oh my God, like they're my friends,
And in the first season, the first episode of the next season, you're like, who are these people? I hate them. Where are the people that I knew?
Yeah, exactly. So lovely. Cool. So Taskmaster, that's
Taskmaster.
great.
That was my highlight.
That's cool. Right. I think that's good mandatory banter for now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Back to work. So. All right. So let's start with the kid of the week. Any recommendations, analog tools for this week that you want to share?
Yes. So last week while I was sick, I swatched a lot, and so I just wanted to give some shout outs to some of the tools that I was using. Mm-hmm. So this is a glass dip pen. It's really useful because it's from Chemi's Labo, and what you do is you dip it in the ink, obviously, and then what I do is I'll take these swatch cards from Wearing Gel, and I'll just like rub the ink back there and then write what it is and the name and everything. This is how I keep track of all my inks. It's pretty useful.
Nice.
And then it's just a quick rinse in the water and you're done.
Right.
So you don't have to like clean a brush or anything like that.
Cool. So that sounds like two tools, right? The card for swatching and the ink.
Yes.
And the dip pen.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
What's
I
next?
Make sure I put this in here because otherwise it will break. It's got a plastic cover.
Fair point.
Next one is my 5-year Hobonichi. This is one of the covers that I chose. I like this artist a lot. I can't name them off the top of my head.
Looks great.
But, Kubota. Okay, here we'll go Kubota. So This is a cover for the 5-year journal. And what the 5-year journal is, what you would expect. It covers 5 years of diaries. You just put entries in here.
So this is like February 23rd, and you have the 26th, 27th.
28, 29, 30. And it's just a cool little, like, at the end of the day, just write what you have, and you have a memory book for 5 years. So it's Tomo River paper, pen, fountain pen friendly, really useful.
Cool.
Your turn.
All right. Okay. So my turn. Kid of the week. 3 quick things. First one, a book. And you see the damage of the book means that I've been kind of reading more than what it is.
Just done that intentionally.
Yeah. It's that's true. I aged it. I aged it so I can pretend that I read it. This is called Paper. It's, I think, from like 2014, 2015. It's not that new. From Mark Kurlansky, who tends to write books about like these very specific things like salt
Oh,
or
right.
like
He's the author
fabric.
as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cod, I think, is the other one. And I mean, being a stationer, I think it's important to learn more about paper. And yeah, I went through this book, and I kind of love having it as company every once in a while, just to kind of page through some of their little historic nutmegs
Yeah.
of how paper was created and how important it is so far. So that's
Cool.
one. The second, I wanted to share one of my notebook projects for 2026.
Okay.
In my aspirations, I wanted to take on a new art or a new project. And the one that I actually want to do is I want to make a cookbook. Not like a public cookbook, but like our family
Yeah.
set of recipes. And I got this notebook. It's actually just a photo album. It's not even a notebook. It's set up as a photo album from a wonderful little stationer, like one of my first stationery shops that I visited back in Medellin, Colombia, called Tres Hojas, like 3 leaves, like sewing the logo. I don't know if I want to put it there. That's the 3 leaves
That is cool.
logo.
Yeah.
And every time I go, I visit them. They don't know me, and I go and I just buy something. I bought something from them like 25 years ago, and I keep, every time I visit, I buy something from them. And I decided that this little notebook here is the place where first I'm going to sketch and kind of write by hand elsewhere what the recipes are. So kind of the common recipes that my wife and I usually prepare at home. And then we're going to create a notebook here. So I hope it's ready by either her birthday or by the holiday. So we just keep all of our recipe books. And I realized like, hey, we don't do that anymore. I think it's a fun activity to just like have a single purpose type of notebook that is kind of a little art project that you keep. So yeah, there you go.
Good idea.
Cookbooks. Yeah. And the last one, this is something that inspired me to get a certain type of products for the store. So in the upcoming weeks, we'll know more about it. I've started to love more and more working with loose leaf, meaning instead of getting a notebook, just get loose leaf so you can, work with, however you want in whatever order, especially when you're like scratching ideas and things like that. I got this tool. It's called a paper jacket. All right. It's like a folder that has some magnetic pieces to it. And you can just put your loose leaf inside it as a folder, right? So it kind of grabs a little bit, but you can see that it's not fully grabbing, but it just holds it enough that you can keep this as a little folder. So you just keep replacing the sheets. Yeah. There's a few new products coming in that are similar to this, where you can create not a notebook, but just keep your little loose leaf in a way that you can just like use them and then put them away and just keep adding more as you go.
This is like a good alternative for like plotter, for example, like with the rings, right?
Yeah, although plotter I think is a little bit more structured in a way. So I don't know if this is an alternative per se, because it's not going to be coming with all this stuff. This is more about like get loose sheets of, in this case, is USARI paper that I like to write with fountain pen. And I just keep it there. So you can like, do draft 1 or whatever blog post you wanted to do, just do it on paper first.
Nice.
But it's not exactly like plotter. I kind of like the plotter that has a system, so you can kind of like build around the system. This is more a place to keep loose leaves. That makes sense. Cool. Okay, so I think the next topic, it's going to be a callback to our last video, Joveth. You talked about spending some time keeping an inventory of your fountain pens.
Yep.
And I can see, by the way, you're going to show it, but can you just pass me that nice pen holder?
Oh, let me put this one back in.
Just for everybody who's watching, this is a tiny subset of Joveth's pen collection.
You don't know me.
I know I don't know you, but this I can say. I can say this. Every pen that I see here is the first time I've seen, and every time he comes to record our videos, he comes with this full of different pens. I don't know. You have too many pens.
We'll have an educational course at one point.
Okay, but that's a lot of pens. I'm just saying, lots of pens. That's good. I don't complain. I'm just pointing out that there's lots of pens.
There's a lot of pens. I'm not going to mention how many I have total because there's a lot. Mm-hmm. But last time I did talk a little bit about how I was rating on my pens and kind of the system. So I'll go through that a little bit. There's a couple of categories that I use. And before I even like score each pen, I make sure to write at least one A5 page with that pen.
Okay.
So I have like a daily journal. So every day I have a new pen to write with. And after I'm done writing with it, I'll kind of sit with it and score it. These are the metrics I use. They're just mine. Anyone could use whatever they want. The first one is comfort. Like, do I enjoy holding it? Like, I like heavy pens. That's a personal preference. So if it's heavy, I'll tend to like it. Visual appeal. Like, does it look nice? Does it like? Is it a black pen? Is it a cool green pen? Whatever your preferences are there. And then, what was the writing experience like? So this one's more about the nib. So like, how does the nib perform?
Yeah. Are you more on the finer side or kind of the broader side?
I'm more on the other side. I like big bold letters.
Okay. I'm similar. Like I prefer like bold.
Yeah, and especially italics and stubs. Like I've been really into italics and stubs. They make my writing look a little bit nicer. But yeah, that's my preference. And then the last category that I use is it's purely subjective. It's does this pen spark joy?
Oh, okay.
And that's it. Like you just sit with it and it's spark joy. Sometimes you're like, no, I hate this pen. And that's a good reason to not use it.
Nice.
So what I'm going to show you right now are like the top 5 pens based on this system that I ended up with.
Got it. Are they inked?
They are inked.
Do you want to do a little bit of a tiny sample as we go? Let's use the Usari paper. Might as well. All right, so we're gonna do top 5, right?
We're going to do top 5. We'll start with number 5.
Good idea.
Number 5 is this Birmingham Pen Company. I know they're famous for inks, but they also make pens. This is a Model C Ironsides made completely of steel.
Birmingham, Alabama, or
Birmingham, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Oh, there's a lot more Birminghams that I thought.
It's a heavy pen.
Yeah.
It's made of steel.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to write real quick. This is a oblique double broad nib. I really like the way it writes.
Yeah.
And so this is Birmingham Pen Company. It's just that there's that double broad with the obliqueness of it does a little bit of an italic like flair to it.
That's very cool.
So that's number 5.
I'll keep it.
There you go. Number 4 is the Bennu Charles Darwin Tribute Pen.
Sweet.
This is a tribute to Charles Darwin, and it has a 1.5 millimeter stub nib. So this is the Bennu, and you can already see how
you can see the
Bennu Tribute Charles Darwin. Yeah, it's got some good lines to it. I just really like the way it looks. It looks really cool. Cool. There you go.
Nice. Beautiful pen.
Number 3 is the Heinz, which is a pen company based out of, I think they're in Dallas, Texas.
Okay. No relation to ketchup.
Ketchup? No.
Okay.
They get that a lot though. This is the model. It's called B46, and it's the Koenig, which means king in German.
I think it's massive.
It's a big pen.
Sorry, let's quickly, if that's visible, here's just your Pilot 823, which is not a small, but also not a big pen.
Yeah, it's pretty thick.
Yeah. Wow.
And this is the Port of Portland model, and it's called Port of Portland because do you know the carpet, the famous carpet at the Portland airport?
The mysterious one?
Yeah, the one that's all like these colors essentially.
Oh, those are the colors?
Yeah.
Hey.
So this is supposed to emulate that carpet from the Portland airport.
That's pretty cool.
It's got a number 8 nib, so that nib is pretty massive. This is 14 karat gold, and I think this is a broad. So let's see. Yeah, Heinz B46 Koenig, Portland. There you go.
Oh, it's good.
It's like a scepter.
Massive. Yeah, this is.
And because I love that model so much, this is my number 2. It's also a Koenig. This is the first one I ever got, actually. This is another Heinz B46 Koenig, but this one is called Supreme Ruler because it's made out of this special material that I think he only made 5 of them total, like ever. and I was able to get one of them. And this is a medium, number 8 nib, but it's got a special stub grind by Matthew Chen, who's a nib meister who goes to a lot of shows. He's great. So I'll put this on here. This is the Heinz B46 Koenig Supreme Ruler. This one doesn't post as easily as the other one, but it's still pretty cool.
Very nice. Let's see. Number 1.
Number 1. You already saw this yesterday, but
Oh, did I?
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I did. Yeah.
This is from Franklin Christoph. They're a North Carolina-based pen company, and this is their Model 66 in antique glass is what they call it. It is an eyedropper, so the ink goes directly in there. And I was playing around with it yesterday, so there's a little bit of ink spillage in the cap there, but it's not too bad. This has a really special nib too. It's called, there's a nib meister named Nagahara, and they've invested in a lot of nibs by him. And it's a broad stub by him. I really like it.
I love it. I like this kind of eyedropper, right?
Yeah, it's an eyedropper. Yeah.
The pens are just lovely.
So it's a Model 66 in antique glass. But you could just like the crispness of the lines is really what really sells it for me.
Lovely.
Yeah, there it is. This is number 1.
Fantastic. All right. We have
And yeah, that's after I scored every pen that I own. Those are the top 5.
nice. I think at some point in the future we may want to consider doing some sort of like invitation only. Come and test some of these fancy pens with Joveth, right?
Yeah.
That would be a cool one to have.
I agree.
Yeah. Right. We can like if anybody's interested, let us know and we'll arrange for something like that.
And there's probably a lot of people here in the area too. That's
One.
some really cool pens.
Yeah. These are very good. Yeah. Very interesting. My model, by the way, just in case, is slightly different than yours of what my favorite pen is. And that is, my favorite pen is usually whatever is within arm's reach.
Right.
Yeah. So today is just this Spider 823.
And tomorrow it could be a big.
And the Lumos. Tomorrow could be a big.
crystal, yeah.
Yeah. Even pens that I don't like, that I put aside because I don't like them. And then by chance I end up just saying, oh, okay, I have to use this now because it's the one that is closest to me. Now I have to use it. Yeah. That's.
The horror.
Yeah, the horror of using a bad pen. All right, so new products. Just wanted to show a few of the things that have arrived
Yes.
to the store. There's a bunch of new things coming in the next couple of weeks after New York Now. But here's kind of a short preview of new things and one existing thing that I wanted to call out as well.
All right.
Right, so first, Leuchtturm. We added Leuchtturm to the lineup. We are going to start focusing on some of their notebooks, especially the ones that are on the, not the hardcover, but a slightly softer cover notebook. So they're kind of more highly consumable. So Leuchtturm 1917 is going to be available at the store. Very nice colors. And I like how if you put this in the background, it kind of starts to disappear. You know, so it's a good blue that we have there.
And I'm sure you have lined and you also have dotted.
Line, dotted, and blanks. Yes, correct. We have blue, yellow, orange, and we're gonna be bringing more of the offer from Leuchtturm. It's one of my, by the way, it's like one of the first kind of fancier notebooks that I acquired many years ago were Leuchtturm. So I always have one at hand. Okay, so next product, also from Leuchtturm, is their pen and mechanical pencil line, and you have it here. It's you can see there it's clearly called the Rush Flushleff or that. This is an example. This is the sunflower color, right? And let me just take it out. Beautiful looking pen, like very nice color. And if you want like contrast with your Leuchtturm notebook, they just do it really well.
Yeah. And these are super useful for journals too because they're so small.
Yeah, they sit really well.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's Leuchtturm available at the store. You can do it online or come and visit us because we're opening very, very soon.
Not today. Don't go today.
No, I mean, you don't know today because you're seeing this in the future. Okay, let's not get philosophical about it. Time. We record in the past. You see it in the future. The last product is the the Metrolog ruler from Craig Hill. Are you familiar with this
No,
one?
what is that?
I love this little guy. It's a caliper. So
Oh, that's cool.
it's your kind of regular ruler
Yeah.
that goes up to, it has the inches up to 8 inches or up to 20 centimeters. But so you can use it as a regular ruler, okay? Or, and you can see that this one is in use. This is my personal Metrolog. Or you can use it as a caliper. So let's say I want to know how thick this Lumos pen is. You just, use it as a little caliper, and then yeah, it's about 1 centimeter wide.
Oh, that's cool.
And then the yellow dot here marks the width.
That is very useful.
Yeah, we carry Craig Hill, and we carry a bunch of their products. So I just wanted to kind of give it a call out. And people really like their products. They're hefty, they're made of metal, they're designed and manufactured, I believe, in Brooklyn. Their scissors are super popular. So I just wanted to give this other call out to the Metrolog ruler, which is one of my favorites.
This is really cool.
So tomorrow is Valentine's Day.
Sure
and
is.
My wife and I, we don't really celebrate Valentine's. We celebrate other kind of romantic things, but not Valentine's. We're both from Colombia, and we don't really do Valentine's. That's not a day we do. But I thought this year, especially opening the store, that it might be a good idea to send some Valentines out to stationery stores that I particularly love. Like, they inspired me to be opening a store, and I felt like I wanted to acknowledge my love for them.
Good.
So
as long as you don't get a restraining order.
No, I mean, it's let's call it platonic love, which is the way it should work. Meaning, I will go there and buy their stuff every time I have a chance.
Okay, that
right?
makes sense.
Yes. So we'll be sending little Valentine notes to my favorite stationery stores. All right. And I have the notes here, so I just want to call them out.
All right.
If we can get to it, they will be shipped to the stores.
Who are the lucky people?
Yeah.
The lucky businesses.
Actually, I don't know the people. I know the stores, so I'll just write.
There you go.
I'll just send it to the stores.
Yes. Care of whoever works.
Care or whomever picks this first. Exactly. Right. So the first one that I have is for Choosing Keeping. Choosing Keeping is a stationery store. Based in London, in Covent Garden, which is a fantastic location. It's one of my favorite locations for a store like that. And the first thing is that I love that name, Choosing Keeping. It's so evocative. It's just Choosing Keeping. Just they nailed the name. I envy their name. And they also have this very nice selection of papers.
Explain their name.
Choosing Keeping.
Yeah.
Meaning, I don't know how to explain it, but how I perceive it is you see lots of options, you choose the options you like, and then you keep it.
Nice.
Which is kind of the process of buying things that you really thought there was thinking and agency when you make the choice to buy. So it's not like a random purchase. You actually care about what you're buying,
Very
right?
clever.
When I have a chance to go, and I've been a few times, I usually try to buy gifts for people that I really care about from there. Like, their notebooks, they're not on the cheap side. They're like 70, 60 pounds.
Do they make them
made by
in-house?
hand. Yeah, they're made by hand in, I think, Italy is where they make them. They're beautiful. But that's the kind of thing that you give somebody and say, like this is a good thought out gift. So Choosing Keeping. My second one is for Yoseca Stationery. My pen collection is not even like a quarter of the size of your pen collection. But Not yet. But more than half of my pen collection is actually purchased at Yoseca.
Very cool.
Either when I go there or I just order online and they ship it. I believe this pilot is from them, right? This Radden.
Oh, wow.
This Vanishing Point is from them. I really like that store. And what I like about that store in particular is that they have the stationery bar. Big inspiration for what we want to do here. We want a space where people can test and try the products, right? So they're not far away from you that you have to guess, which is also why we invite people to go physically to stores rather than buy online, although you can buy online. But rather than buying online, like, go and test the products. Like, they should fit what you want rather than just get the appeal of something that looks nice on a picture online. Try the product. And they were a big inspiration for that. They're also a big inspiration for community events. They're doing more and more. I went to their first Stationery Fest, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to the second one, but it's just this beautiful thing that everybody who loves stationery just goes together. And
These tickets already sold out this year.
then I won't go. I'm not. Yeah, no, I didn't plan to go this year though. But yeah, then definitely not happening. All right. So my third Valentine is for goods for the study, which is no, I don't know if it's a sister brand or sub brand of McNally Jackson, which is a bookstore in New York City. They have lots of shops in New York City, both McNally Jackson and goods for the study. And I mean, look, if you go to New York, there's all the touristy stuff that you can do, but spend time at McNally Jackson's. They have shops in Rockefeller Center. They have some in Greenwich Village and some other areas. Go and spend some time with their stationery stuff. It's a lovely, lovely shop. And then the beautiful thing is that you get to buy your books, but also you get to buy beautiful stationery. I love how they organize tables with different colors. And by that I mean there's like the blue stationery table and the yellow one, and there's just different brands altogether that have similar hues. They look so wonderful. So yeah, sending lots of love to Goods for the Study. And the last one is Present and Correct. That is also based in London. It's a stationery store. It's very close to the British Museum. But if anything, check their Instagram account. I envy the very nice and tidy pictures they take of stationery in their Instagram account. So it's one to just, if you want to clean your algorithm, just check the Present and Correct Instagram account. They're very cool. And it's very, I think, designer, kind of architect-oriented stationery, which is kind of cool as well, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of more
right
about
up your
ideas. Yeah, so the art vandale in me loves that kind of stuff. So last one is Present and Correct. That's my last stationery Valentine for this year.
Nice.
Awesome, and I think we're done. I think we got it.
That's it.
You made another one.
Episode 3.
Episode
Done.
3. Anything else? How do we close these videos?
See you next time.
See you next time. Remember to write something on paper. That's it.
Yeah.